Love this. It is literally the exact one that I had on my Pinterest board. I am in desperate need of some house decor, so I'm about to go out and just shop till my little heart drops. If you're new here, my name is Shanique, and I moved into my house here back in August. And essentially what happened is I moved in August. I spent the first couple of weeks buying furniture because we came from a 2-bedroom apartment to now a 3-bedroom townhouse. So I spent the first couple of weeks buying furniture, and then we rolled into the Halloween Christmas timeline. So all of my money went to holiday decor because I'm the biggest Christmas person. But ever since taking everything down back in January, I have not gone and redecorated, and everything is kind of empty besides my little office space. I just haven't really decorated. I have a dining table downstairs, some entry tables that need some stuff. I have, you know, a couch that could use some throw pillows and some blanket and some color, because also my townhouse is starting to unintentionally fall into that like Gen Z beige, like millennials have gray, Gen Z have beige, and like that's just kind of what has happened to it. So we're gonna go shopping today. This may get spread out over a couple of days because there is one thrift store that I saw on TikTok that is really cool, and is essentially half of it is a thrift store and the other half has like brand new things from Target that they, I guess, just have. I don't know if it's like overflow or whatever, but they have it at a much cheaper price. So I want to go there, but they're not open today, so we may hit that up tomorrow or another day. I'll still put it all in one video for you guys. But yeah, we are just gonna go and hit like the Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, HomeGoods, Target probably, and kind of see what they have. I'm not 100% sure what vibe I want to go with. I have two very distinct moods in my head of what I want my house to look like. So I'm kind of just gonna let the stores speak for me and let me know what they have, and hopefully we brighten our space up a little bit, because I've lived here now for, what is it, August, so 6 months? 5 months roughly, and there's no excuse for this place to not be decorated by now. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna see what we find, and hopefully we find some cute pieces. So this is what I mean. We really need something for this entry table here. I've had these two images from our apartment that need to go up on this wall, but then this whole table is gonna be super, super empty. And then ignore the mess that's here right now, but also need something to just decorate here. I don't have anything for this wall. I don't really know what I wanna put on this wall because it's on the same wall as like our TV, and I just don't want it to look too cluttered in here. So it's not that big of a space, but I do feel like something needs to go there. So these are things that we're looking for, and then again, ignore the mess, but just some throw pillows over there too are needed. And here's my little shopping outfit of the day. Everything is literally from Amazon, minus the purse. I think this was from TikTok Shop, and then I just have some Converse on to make it nice and comfy. I got these linen pants just 2 days ago, and I absolutely love them because they look more like trousers, but they're that linen material, so they're super thin and just comfy and flowy. They honestly feel like pajama pants, and for Florida, it means that I'm not gonna be sweating and super hot. Yeah, just a nice, comfy, cozy little outfit to go shopping with. This bag has also unintentionally become my default bag whenever I go and film content because it's so big and I can just throw my camera in here and not worry about it. And then whenever I feel embarrassed about filming, no one has to know that I have this big camera with me. It's not even that big, but it just feels a little embarrassing when I'm anywhere that's not the parks. I think I started mentioning this in the house before we left, but essentially I have no idea what my vibe is for my house. I have some thoughts, and I'm gonna let the stores kind of let me know which way I'm swinging, but my two options as of right now are either leaning into the really like warm, cozy vibes, bringing in a ton of greenery and just kind of letting it just be warm and cozy, tying in all the neutrals and browns and wood tones that I have in my house. And then my second way that my brain goes is more of like that coastal grandma vibe. Definitely not like towards the beachy side of things, but more of like bringing in some blues and hydrangeas. And I really like those like vases, like those blue and white vases with like all the nice patterns on it, like more vintagey style. And I feel like because we are closer to summer, the stores are probably going to have more of that. But I came to a HomeGoods now that is a bit out of the way as far as like Orlando goes, just because I've noticed that whenever I do go to the ones that are not central Orlando, they just tend to have a lot more in stock. So I'm hoping that that's the case for today. I'm going to start here. There's a TJ Maxx about like 5 minutes away. If anything, we'll go to a Target or like a Kirkland's or something. But yeah, we're just going to start here and see what they have. I'm going to grab a cart just in case. How do you feel about this? $40 for the set of 2. Oh my goodness, I kind of love this lamp, but it's too much. It's also $70, which that's a lot, but The lampshade with the blue, that's so pretty. They have so many mirrors here, like the ones from Anthropologie, and I really want one for my bedroom. The only problem is I didn't measure out like that space, so I don't know what size I would need. They literally have so many options. Getting the allegations of a boring beige house because why do I love this? It's a little small, so I don't even know where it would go, but I do love her. I was honestly starting to get a little overwhelmed in there with the amount of stuff, but it was good. They had a lot of really cute pieces. Not too many though that I was obsessed with. I did grab a couple of things and I'll show you guys everything once I get home. But I think what I've decided is that the blue coastal vibes, as much as I love, I don't feel like it's true for me. I kept looking at all of them, obviously, because I'm like attracted to them and I keep going towards them. But when I think of my house, it just doesn't really feel like what I want. I don't know. Like, I love it, but it's just not right. And so I think I'm gonna go on the more neutral side, adding more greenery. I got these really nice big vases for my dining room that I want to find some big like green like leaves and whatever flowers to put in. I'm gonna head over to TJ Maxx now to see what they have there, and then I might head to a thrift store. I know we're going to one tomorrow, but I want to see if there's other just thrift stores in the area because I really want some coffee table books for that table that I showed you guys, like that entryway table. I'm thinking some coffee table books with like a big like vase of flowers would be really pretty there. So we're gonna see if we can find those at a thrift store because even here they were like $20-$30 for one book, and I don't know, that just feels like a little much for what it is. So I saw a video where someone found a ton of them at a thrift store, so we're gonna check there. See, I know I just said we weren't doing this, but this is so cute, minus the fake flowers. But with this, with like some real white roses or hydrangeas in it, how cute. I wish these pillows were bigger because I absolutely love them, but I already have pillows in this size in white, and so I feel like this would be great to add a touch of color. I just want them to be different sizes. So if we find something else like this, we're gonna snatch it. Stopped to get a little treat from Dutch Bros. It's my first time trying them. I'm not a huge coffee fan, so I haven't like felt the need to come out here, but they have these new boba lemonade drinks, so I wanted to try it out. I did mess up though because she asked if I wanted a straw and I said no, and I completely forgot about the fact that there's boba in here. So a straw probably would have been nice, but that's okay. Oh, that's really good. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. I might actually come out here more for this. Going to a new Target is always so interesting because it really is like you've never been into a Target before. Everything is in different places, and I feel like this is not one of the big super Targets. I messed up, but we're still gonna see what they have. I just popped into their book section because they're doing buy two get one free, and I swear I just bought the regular edition of this book, and of course now there's a special edition with sprayed edges, so I'm kind of so sad. And I refuse to buy the same book twice just because it has a special edition. I would like to note, I did not pick up a single book, so I'm doing good here. I absolutely love this vase. I almost actually bought it a couple weeks ago. And then they also have this one that is such a pretty color. Just some big, like flowers on that table I think would look really nice actually. Okay, wait, I actually just found this vase that is literally the exact one that I had on my Pinterest board, and I'm in love. It's $24, which seems kind of like a lot, but I also love it so, so much. I didn't realize this, but I came to a little Goodwill boutique, so I don't know how much they'll have here as far as decor or like those coffee table books that I was talking about, but we're still gonna check it out because why not? And if anything, we'll go tomorrow when we go to the other thrift store and try to find another Goodwill. Okay, that was a bit of a bust, but kind of expected it going in there. So I think I'm gonna cool it for today. We've been out for quite some time doing this. I will be going to that other thrift store tomorrow, that one that has like some of the new Target stuff. My goal, I think, for tomorrow is gonna be to find some throw pillows for my couch. Those coffee table books. I did find some coffee table books that I liked at Target. I just wanted to see if I can thrift some first before spending $20+ per book. So I'm gonna try to find those tomorrow. I want to find some sort of like cool looking bowl kind of thing to put on top of those coffee table books for that back table, just so I can throw my keys in there whenever I get home, because right now they just kind of go in the first spot that I see. So I would love to have kind of like a deeper bowl that looks cool and no one will notice if I just put keys in there. And then there are a couple things I want to try to find for my bathroom, just like small decorative pieces. I'll show you guys whenever I do my haul, but I bought this kind of organizing shelf situation for my guest bathroom downstairs. Right now there's absolutely no storage in there, so I figured it would work really well to put like hand towels and little poopery or whatever, but I would love to find some cute little decor things to put on there, so we'll try to find that tomorrow. And I also bought a couple of things from Target that I may have shown you guys, but they're just some greenery for those big vases that I bought for my dining table. I don't know if I love them. I'm going to test them out when I get home just now, see if I like the way that it looks, and if not, we'll also need to find some other ones tomorrow and return those. So yeah, still have a lot of things that I'm looking for tomorrow. If I don't find anything or everything, that's okay, but still gotta try, right? I'll catch up with you guys in the morning whenever I head out for that. Okay, it's been a couple of days. I got kind of late that day that we went out, so I didn't do a haul, didn't put anything away. So I'll do a haul once I come back later and just show you guys everything all at once. But we're gonna go and head to that other store that I was talking to you guys about. They have been posting on their Instagram that they literally just restocked yesterday. So they have a ton of new things. I've been seeing like snippets. It seems like a lot of smaller decor items, but I wonder what else they might have in there. And then they also have a thrift store attached to them. So we'll also just hop in there and see what they've got going on. But yeah, I'm excited to go. It looks like such a cute little store, honestly. And this is our little shopping outfit of the day. The tank top is from Amazon. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It has all these buttons on it, so you can like wear it in so many different ways. And then it's got some little Abercrombie jeans on. Put the Converse back on. Same jewelry as always, and some sunnies. And I'm gonna bring the same bag from the other day, because again, bringing the camera, easy enough to hide it. Okay, that was a little bit of a bust for our purpose today. The warehouse side didn't have a lot of decor. They had a lot of glassware, but that's not really what I'm looking for. They did have a lot of Disney stuff in there, so if you're looking for some discounted Disney merch and like mini ears and stuff like that, definitely check this place out. And then on their shop side, they did have a little bit more, but still not anything I love. They had one cookbook that could work as a coffee table book. I just didn't, I don't know. I don't love the idea of having like a cookbook not in the kitchen and using it as a coffee table book. It was a really pale, I would say like beige-y color, pale beige, pale white, dark white, I guess, I don't know. And while I do really like that, I want to see if I can find something with a little bit more color in it, or at least like have one book that is more of that shade and then another one with more color, but I just want to see them together. So I didn't get it, but it was at a really good price. It was originally $35 and I think they had it here for $16 or $17, which like that's half off, which for a brand new cookbook, that is insane. It really makes me think about how Target prices are way inflated. But I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to another thrift store. There's a big Goodwill just down the road, so I'm gonna check there, see if they have anything, and then I don't know what we'll do if we don't find anything there. Maybe keep going, maybe go home, I don't know, but I guess we'll see. Okay, this is a much bigger Goodwill than the one we went to the other day. I have a much smaller book section here than what I was hoping for, so I'm not really finding anything. Maybe this bad boy. It's another cooking books. I know it's not my favorite, but I do like the spine on it. Look how cute this is. Oh my god, I love that. And also these little ones. I am so sad. I have been on the hunt for nightstands for forever, literally since I moved, and they're so expensive, so I haven't bought any yet. At least the ones that I like are super expensive. But I went into Marshall's just, you know, to keep seeing if I could find some throw pillows or anything, and they had the perfect nightstand for literally $100, which the ones that I've been looking at that I refuse to buy are like $600 for one. So they had them for $100, but there was only one, and I need two. So I had to leave those behind. I'm so sad. Featuring a kitten, already trying to figure out what could possibly be for him. Okay, I just got home, so I figured I'd give you guys a little haul. Please ignore the fact that the cat has decided that everything in this haul is his, so he will be running around in the background. You can also see that Luna partially decided that that thing is hers, but I guess we'll start with this. This I got, I think from Marshall's, HomeGoods, whichever the first one was that we went to. It's essentially for my bathroom. And down here we have just a little half bath for guests, and there's not a single ounce of storage in there, so there's no space to put extra toilet paper, to put towels, so figured we'd put this just in the corner, have it styled all really cute with some toilet paper, towels, extra stuff, like little jar. Oh, that's what I forgot to get. I was gonna get a little jar to put some tampons in there, but oh well, next time. Then from TJ Maxx, I just got this set of 2 blankets. They're super, super soft. So we have one in this like nice cream color and then one in this little sage green, so hopefully that'll add a little bit of color to our couch. And then I figured because we have it in green, I wouldn't get throw pillows that are colorful, so I just got 2 large throw pillows today from Marshall's. I went back to a different location and I just got these 2 huge like cream throw pillows, and then that way throughout the months, as like Christmas rolls around, Halloween rolls around, we can still have these as like our main pillows on our couch, but then I can add just colorful throws for the different holidays. I forgot where I got these from, but they're just 2 little ceramic vases, and these are gonna be for our dining table. I then grabbed some just greenery from Target, and I like that it has the little white flowers on it. I very rarely keep real plants in my house besides like fresh flowers. I can't keep a plant alive to save my life, so we just went with some fake ones. And then like I said, hopefully that'll just add a little bit of color like what you're seeing back here, like just to brighten up the space. And then in that same vein, I grabbed this big giant flower vase. I am obsessed with this. This was on my Pinterest board. When I tell you I didn't think this was for sale, because first it had like some other stuff just in it, like as if it was for show. But then there is a price tag on the bottom. When I did go to check out though, we did have quite a bit of trouble. It like literally wouldn't pop up and I had to call someone over and they were able to check it out. It was a little cheaper than what it said on tag, so I think it was probably their last one and it was for sale at this point, but super cute. I am obsessed. This is gonna go on like our entry table, and then from now on, it is my husband's responsibility to keep some fresh flowers in there. I did buy fresh flowers for this first time around, but he is very much aware that if a new vase comes into the house, it's his responsibility. And then the last couple of things that I got were some coffee table books. I went back to Target and found these big, nice coffee table books. So I have one in this brown color, which I'm obsessed with, and then this big boy in white, and like they just look so good next to each other. And at first I was kind of afraid these were gonna be really expensive, but they have their Target Circle Week, I think. So it was buy 2, get 1 free. So I did also just buy myself a book, but it was buy 2, get 1 free, and Target does price match to Amazon. So one of these was like $17 and then the other one I think was 20, maybe, way less than what it was priced at Target. So cute. I am obsessed. And then to just go on top of that, I wasn't sure if I love this when I was in the store. I want to see what it looks like on the table, but I just got a little tray. This was literally $10. It's from their Room Essentials brand, which is like their college dorm room decor, but it's so cute. And my idea is that this will just sit on top of the coffee table books, and then we can throw like our keys in here when we get home, throw our mail on here, because right now it kind of just ends up anywhere. It'll end up on this table, it goes on that table, it goes on our little counter in the kitchen. So this should be really cute. So I'm gonna put it all together and then we'll see what everything looks like. I'm actually so in love with how the flowers look in this vase. I am so obsessed. I like the little messiness of it all. I love it. These stickers are always so hard to get off, and we need Target to just stop, and every bookstore to just stop putting stickers on their books, because why do we need to do that? Okay, I'm absolutely loving how this looks. I do think I need a bigger lamp here instead of the candle warmer, so in some future state, we may swap that out and move the candle warmer to the side table. But I do love how the flowers look and how the books look, and I think it's so pretty. And of course, there's a cat trying to climb onto it. Okay, you guys tell me, would it be dumb to just leave one with the greenery in and the other one without? Let me Let me show you what it looks like with both of them having. And I do have more in case we just need more. Is that too much? And then maybe like a table runner underneath it. I do have a table runner actually. Okay, I asked Nathan and he said he liked the two, so we're gonna keep it that way. I've also been putting museum gel under these and the big vase back here because I just know my cats, they don't like to knock things down, but they do like to run up, as you can see. So putting museum gel just helps it make it a lot harder for them to be able to knock anything down. I have a feeling they're gonna try to pull these out. We'll see. So this may need to get changed, but for now, we like how it's going. All right, and then I've got just the blankets and the new pillows added to the couch. We do need to get a new couch eventually, but for now, that's a little bit better, nicer looking than it was before. Well, that is gonna be it for now. I'm definitely not done with decorating. If I'm being completely honest, I will still go to the stores and find things every once in a while. We need a new lamp. There's some more decorating that I need to do upstairs, but for now, at least it's looking a little bit better. You can't even see it from this angle, but it is looking a little bit better than it was before. This is only a rental though, so there's only so much I can do, but I am liking it more now than I did before. I like being able to like look around and see that it's not just fully empty, and still a work in progress, but just working to make our house a home. But if you guys stayed this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I honestly appreciate it so much. And if you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe and stick around because there will probably be a decorating video part 2 at some point. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.